Welcome back to Dawn's Astrological Vision and stand by for Libra October 2016 General Forecast. Happy birthday, Libra, and welcome back. The new moon was in your sign on the 30th of September and still is in effect for the next couple of weeks. Over the next couple of weeks, you could be spending more time trying to figure out how to reinvent yourself. This can be a busy time of the year. Your personal new moon is the beginning of your personal lunar cycle. You could also meet new people and encounter different situations. Make sure you always look your best. Until the 22nd, the sun is transiting your first house, and your personality is strong and you exude confidence and authority. This can be a good time for health, and you have marvelous recuperative powers. During this period, you are more vital, energized, and self-expressive. You present an authoritative and confident manner and have the ability to make an impact on the world through the power of your personality. It is also possible for you to gain a measure of recognition now as a result of your own efforts. A person of importance may influence you. This is an excellent time to promote yourself, to make your intentions and purposes known, and to make an impact on your world surely by the power of your presence. Mars is in Capricorn and is transiting your fourth house, and you are taking action regarding home, family, real estate, and endings. Parents and elders may require care and support. You may wish to spend time on home repairs and renovations. A change of residence may be indicated, but be careful not to move on a whim. However, on the 5th of the month, the planet Mars in Capricorn moves into a square with Jupiter in your sign. Mars squaring Jupiter warns of rash or impulsive behavior. You are ready and willing to fight for your beliefs, but you should also act with moderation. With Mars in your fourth house, there is a risk of family quarrels, domestic blow-ups, or problems with real estate. This is not a good time to lend or borrow. Watch rushing into projects without considering the consequences. Legal difficulties or problems through travel may occur. Watch out for overextending your resources or promising more than you can deliver. On the 7th, Pluto in Capricorn squares the Sun in your sign. Pluto is transiting your fourth house until 2024, and some Libras may now desire to live alone and or in a different style than you have been. However, the changes could also be in the physical structure of your home. This could be through decorating or remodeling. On the psychological side, you will have to confront problems or memories that originate in your childhood, and you will begin to understand their significance for you at this time. It would be advisable for you to scrutinize these issues carefully and, if possible, seek out some sort of therapeutic help, as you will gain much profit from doing so. Over the next couple of days before and after the 7th, there could be a transformation and profound change in your home environment. Your relationship with those who reside there with you could be different. You could experience manipulation by others and will aggressively seek to free yourself from any limitations to your personal freedom. This influence could cause major changes, breakups, and separations within your family group. However, on the same day, Mercury moves into your sign or first house and just may balance out over inflated egos. Over the next few weeks is a favorable time to smoke the peace pipe, Libra. On the 15th, Uranus will be making its once-a-year opposition to the Sun in your sign. This affects your 7th and 1st house. Uranus is transiting the 7th house, and if you are married or in a committed relationship, you will want to make certain changes in your daily home routine. There may be disagreements over how you live your lives together. If your lifestyle has been very organized and inflexible, this aspect could bring about a serious crisis or even the danger of a separation. If you are not involved in a relationship, you could meet some new people in sudden and unexpected ways. Any type of association that you have could have a lot of tension and could come to an abrupt end. You will have the need to function more independently and freely. Over the next couple of days before and after the 15th is an excellent time to clear debris and clutter from your life. Review any limiting circumstances and make a plan to rid yourself of negative influences. Beware of sacrificing security for the sake of personal freedom. The full moon is in the sign Aries on the 16th. This is your seventh house, and over the next couple of days, try to be flexible and don't push your point too much at this time. Relationship issues are likely to dominate, and sensitivity will be extremely high. You are focused on your most important relationships. Also, this Aries full moon will add fuel to the Sun Uranus opposition. The emotional tides are running higher than usual and hidden things come to the surface. The link between the Sun Uranus opposition and the full moon in Aries indicates disturbances in the energy field and can bring about disruption. Over the next couple of days before and after the 16th, it is best to lay low, keep your eyes wide open, and if possible, avoid scheduling any important appointments. On the 18th, Venus moves into the sign Sagittarius, your third house. In general, relations with your relatives and neighbors should be good now. If there are issues to sort out with them, this is a good time to build bridges. Your mind is inclined towards harmony and beauty. On the 19th, Mars and Pluto conjoin in the sign Capricorn, the only time this year. This brings about a drive to probe and penetrate, and you may find yourself examining and working through some strong internal changes. Push too hard, and you could be too dominating and even oppressive to yourself and others. Powerful desires, feelings, and inner courage are stimulated now. This again is your fourth house of home, family, real estate, and endings. You can be feeling unusually driven and can work intensively without a break as long as you are doing what you want. Old problems and unresolved trouble spots may surface now, especially regarding your need to be in control or to assert yourself. On the 22nd, the sun moves into your second house, the sign Scorpio. During this 30-day cycle, this is a good time to renew your budget and engage in financial planning. Be sure to get sound financial advice before making any investments. A person of authority or prominence could help or hinder you financially during this period. You may experience an increase in your confidence and make some bold financial moves. The focus is on finances, getting your money's worth, prioritizing, choosing to spend time and money on those things you prize most. You also want to be paid what you are worth. Keep in mind, poor financial moves may catch up with you now, but at least you can get clear on what you need to do to straighten them out. Mercury enters the sign Scorpio also, your second house, on the 24th and remains there until November 12th. Business agreements could be formulated and contracts signed. On the 27th, Mercury conjoins the Sun in this house and communications can become laser beam sharp. On the 29th, Mars in Capricorn squares Uranus in Aries, your seventh house. New fields of activity may open up as a result of the breakup of old conditions. Over the next couple of days before and after the 29th, watch out for irritability, temper, or badly planned actions that result in setbacks. There can be a tendency towards carelessness with this aspect. Losses may result from entering into ventures that are too new or different from what you normally do. Also, watch out for accidents. Venus and Saturn conjoin in the sign of Sagittarius also on that date. Old romantic business or partnership associations may be revised. The intense new moon is in the sign of Scorpio, your second house on the 30th. Over the next couple of weeks, an ending could also be a new beginning. Family and domestic finances, purchases for the home, food and domestic shopping, and real estate concerns are all emphasized. Libra, your lucky days of the month are the 1st, 10th, 11th, 18th, 19th, 27th, and 28th. This completes your general forecast for October. Libra, thank you for returning, liking, and subscribing to Dawn's Astrological Vision. I hope you return in November. Have a wonderful month. Bye.